Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's kaliMonroe. Today we are with Wansee Entertainment again, one of my most favourite animated scary stories channel. We're going to jump off with two stories today. It's going to be a quick video. I hope that you enjoy these as well. I haven't watched any of these yet, so I'm quite excited to start the new year with some new Wansee Entertainment. But let's just crack straight on.
One evening, I got hungry on my way home, so I found a restaurant nearby. I can't remember the detail of the restaurant's name exactly. It was some kind of a weird word like an old man mispronounced, something like that. When I went inside, I could see a table with glass on top of green felt, a strange tiger frame made of a hooked needle kit, and the fishbowl which was encrusted with yellow slime.
No.
There were no guests at all. The damp smell of the subway hit my nose.
So it's
The
old.
inside was just dark with only dimly yellow light. It seemed a bit weird, but then I caught someone's eye that seemed like the owner of the restaurant. So I just sat down. He came up to me and handed me the menu. When I opened it, there was a flash on the photos everywhere, as if it were just taken before the car accident. And the whole time I watched them, I felt that my appetite was decreasing. Unless I had deluded myself, the menu all consist of French fine cuisine, such as foie gras. However, the name of the menu had many typos, and the calligraphic style was so countrified, it was a total mess. Well, I guess I came in the wrong place. Let's just finish the food and get out quickly.
Finish the food? You're actually
Thinking
going to
this,
eat?
I raised my hand to order something, but he just stared at me. About a few seconds later, he approached me again, but the way of his tone was kind of odd. May I have your order, sir?
Yeah.
With a strangely bright
No, thank
voice,
you.
he went inside, but I could not hear any cooking sound for more than 10 minutes.
If you're that worried, all you need to do though as well is just make an excuse and say, for instance, like, oh, I forgot my car keys, I need to go to the shop, or oh my days, someone's just called me. Why don't ever sit yourself somewhere like this and force yourself to eat, because you don't even know what's being cooked, you don't know how they're treating in like cleanliness in the kitchen. From it looks like this, I'm sorry, I'm not eating there. It's, you know, you can find nice little bistro places that are quite old or are well known, and it's like a family run business and they've kept that kind of feel still. But when it's like this, get out.
The quiet inside gave me the chills. At that moment, I could feel that someone was watching me. When I turned around, the owner, who thought he had gone in to cook, was sitting on the back chair and staring at me.
So who's cooking?
I asked him with a puzzled look, is there someone in there to cook? Maybe he's warming it up, right? However, he was just smiling, staring at me without saying any words. A few minutes later, I felt burdened by his gaze suddenly, so I just left the store. Come to think of it, I came out because he didn't start any cooking. But anyhow, I didn't feel good for some reason at that time. Just in case he would come after me with a smile on his face, I closed the door and ran away from the restaurant with all my strength. I know that it wasn't that scary, but it was the most uncomfortable place in my whole life. The atmosphere of the restaurant and the owner, everything was strange.
You should have just got out straight away. We are now going to start the second one, and this one is called The Woman in the Motel.
It was one night. I was drinking out with my two friends when we left the bar after drinking and chattering for a long time. The last bus had left already. Well, I guess we have to stay a night somewhere, one of my friends told me, and we had no choice but to stop at the motel and sleep together. We lay side by side in bed, and it was about 2 hours after that everyone became quiet. The one who was sleeping in the middle suddenly woke me up with a frightened face. "Hey, let's get out of here right now," she said. "What? We just lie down," I grumbled. But she said this again and again in haste. "Please, let's go. I'll tell you the reason later. If you want to stay here, then I'll leave alone." I felt something uneasy about her reaction, so I woke up and shook another friend's shoulder lying next to me.
He is.
He didn't wake up no matter how many times I woke him up. Since we were all drunk and couldn't communicate properly with each other, I finally decided to go back with her first, leaving him in the motel. While I was just killing my time at a convenience store nearby until the time of the first bus, my cell phone suddenly rang. It was a phone call from him who was at the motel. Wasn't he sleeping? Thinking like that, I answered the phone and he screamed at once, "Why do you guys leave me alone in that room?" Oh no, he must have seen it too, she muttered blankly. Later, my friend said that they saw something in the room. As one of my friends felt thirsty during sleeping, she woke up and went to the refrigerator to get some water. And at that moment, a woman with long hair suddenly appeared from the ceiling, hanging upside down. Her face was covered with blood. She heard a voice from her that seemed to appeal to something, but she couldn't understand what it meant. Her body was so stiff that she couldn't move, as if she had been paralyzed. However, the moment she turned her eyes, the woman disappeared, and she was finally able to move again.
Thank goodness she saw that.
That day, I joined with my boyfriend and went home right away. But I couldn't get rid of my uncomfortable feeling. And I couldn't get over it until the next day around noon. So I ended up heading back to the motel to complain to the custodian.
Yeah.
However, the police and police cars were crowded around the hotel when we got there. We found the custodian in front of the hotel entrance and approached him. "What's going on here?" Anyway, I'd like to tell you that we are very upset and unpleasant that we'd seen something here yesterday.
He doesn't care about that right now.
While I was explaining about this, his gloomy face was slowly contorted, and he slowly opened his mouth when I finished talking. There was a woman who was killed last night in another room after being hit on the head by a baseball bat.
What?
The room where she died was the one right above where we were asleep yesterday.
Oh, wow.
I saw a woman's ghost in the ceiling almost at the same time as the woman was killed. The moment we
I was just gonna say that, was it before or was it during that she saw that person ghost through the ceiling? And that is mad that it actually happened whilst they were there.
The story got goosebumps and came back home hurriedly. The moment she died, she might have wanted to show up to ask us for help desperately.
Yeah.
That's what I think to this day.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Crazy. Wow. Well, okay guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. 2 quick short horror films from Wansee Entertainment. As usual, they are one of the best on YouTube, I believe, so I will always watch their content and enjoy their content. If you haven't already, guys, please press that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading, and leave a comment and let me know you've been here, or let me know that you've been on any of my videos. I am a small channel at the moment and I am hoping to definitely grow and be with a lot more of you guys that view my videos. And just make sure that you guys have got more content from me coming up. So again, thank you so much, and I hope that you are all staying safe wherever you are in the world, day or night, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.